Hello there. Welcome to Daily Gem with Famous Pauline. Here we equip believers to reign in life as sons and daughters of God. And today we'll be talking about fearless living. Yes, fearless living. So first, before I talk about fearless living, what is fear? Alright, so what is fear? We know what fear is. Fear is an emotional state that occurs when we have an expectation of something dreadful. When we think about an outcome that we think won't be pleasant, a fear of pain or an expectation of pain, these things lead to fear. So when we dread an outcome that, hey, something is about to go wrong, we enter into a state of fear. So, but then how can we have fearless living? Because we really want to have fearless living in a world like ours, where things can go wrong at any moment, or we're scared of, we don't know what's going to happen next. So how do we have fearless living? Because fear has so many disadvantages. It erupts the flow of the mind. It disrupts rather the flow of the mind. Because when you're fearful, you can't really focus. You're prone to make wrong decisions. Fear brings stress to the body, and which can also cause physical pain or distress to your health. So in that case, we want to live fearless. We want to have that joy, that freedom to live, express ourselves to the fullness. So how do we have fearless living? There are two ways in which we can achieve that goal of fearless living. One is to have a different perspective of what's coming ahead. The same future or the same events will happen to both two people, but one person sees it differently and therefore has a different life, different attitude, different action. While one person sees the same thing coming, but is fearful because of the expectation they have. Another way we can live above fear or have this fearless living is to have one or someone who is greater than whatever circumstance will come our way. Yes. So the first one sometimes I can know that, I need to have a different perspective. I can know that. But the ability to have that perspective when something is going on is a different topic entirely. Somebody can give you a great motivational speech of how you should have a great perspective. But when the trouble hits your door, it's just like Mike Tyson said when they were asking about fighting in the ring and all of that. So I think somebody said so many things about what to do in the ring. And he said, when the punch hits you on the face, it becomes a whole different game. Then you can talk to me about all these things you're saying right now. So when fear or when bad reports or when something disastrous is coming our way, how do we have that fearless living? I submit to you, my friends, that the best and greatest way to live fearlessly is to hold on to the Good Shepherd. Yes. Remember I said the second way is to have someone or something that is greater than all circumstances. And Jesus Christ is that person. In the book of John chapter 10, let's open it together. John chapter 10 verse 11, Jesus said, I am the good shepherd. And he went ahead to say, the good shepherd that lays down his life for his flock. So knowing one that he is a good shepherd and is willing to lay down his life for you. So regardless of what comes, we know that this person first is above all circumstances. He's above anything that may come our way, because now we don't know what may happen in the future, so there's an expectation. But then, I may not know what's happening in the future, but I know I have a good shepherd, Jesus Christ. This is why King David in Psalm 23 would say, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. How could a man like me and you come to that place in his life where he had such a bold statement that I know I will not lack anything? It's because he has come to know the Lord, Jesus Christ. And that is what I present to you today. The simple key to fearless living is knowing Jesus, holding on to Jesus, trusting him that he's who he says he is. He says, I am the good shepherd. That's a wonderful boast. He's confident in himself. He wants you to be confident in him. He is the good shepherd. He has the ability to protect, the ability to guide, the ability to save you from whatever comes. So come rain, come sun, Jesus is that good shepherd who is willing to put everything down for you, and he did on the cross. Again, I would like to use David as an example. In Psalm 27 verse 1, David had so known God and walked with God and understood the power of God. He said, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? In 2, he went on to say, the Lord is the strength of my life, of my soul. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and foes, they came against me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and they fell. Though an host may encompass against me, my heart shall not fear. Even though war rise against me, I will be very confident in this. What is David saying? Is he above others? No. But he's just telling you that I have someone who is above all. So regardless of what will come, I'm fearless, and I will continue to live fearlessly because Jesus, the one above all, is with me. So my friend, that's the key today. And in conclusion, that's what I want you to keep in mind. Know that you have Jesus. He's your good shepherd. He wants to be with you and care for you at all times. Stay plugged into him and live fearlessly. Till we meet again, stay equipped.